Dynasty Warriors is one of my favourite series of all time. I remember playing hours upon hours of it, all the way back on the PS2. Yeah, that's how long this franchise has been going, with 3, 4 and 5 being at the top of my list. Unfortunately though, 9 was the last game released, and in my opinion, is the worst Dynasty Warriors game. So when Origins was announced, to be honest, I was incredibly skeptical. I wasn't sure after 9. Then I played the demo, and it was great. So my excitement was through the roof. Are we actually going to go from the worst to possibly the best Dynasty Warriors game? So today, I'm going to achieve 100% and grab the Platinum Trophy. Doing it isn't going to be an easy feat though, as I'll have to join all 3 leaders, Cao of Wei, Liu Bei from Shu, and finally Sun Ce from Wu, earn each true ending, defeat a staggering 200,000 soldiers, yep, that's 200,000, and pretty much do everything, every mission, request, unlock every weapon, battle art, horse, and get max bond with every officer. It sounds like a lot of work, right? Well, it is, and it took me about 120 hours. So let's dive into Dynasty Warriors Origins and unlock all 44 trophies. And quickly, before I start, you might hear me pronounce Dynasty Warriors as Dynasty Warriors, but don't worry, I won't be calling Cao Cao like I did as a kid. Hopefully I wasn't the only one who did that. And I also won't be pronouncing Wu as Hu or Lu Bu as Louis Bu. Right, so something different about Origins is we play as a totally new character. He's lost his memory and he doesn't really know where he came from or what he's doing. But what he does know is he wants to bring peace to the land. We call this guy the Wanderer, and he can definitely fight. We quickly meet up with Guan Yu, who sees us helping a kid. So now, I begin my first battle. Then we got him. Ooh. Yeah, he's done. Oh. Kick to the face. I think we won. Yo, that intro was sick. First trophy as well. The first battle. With battle 1 in the bag, I ended up on the world map. Starting chapter 1, and I find a place to stay. After resting, I take on a few more battles and earn some proficiency with my sword, which basically means it levels me up. I also equip some battle arts. These are special moves, you could call them, and if you use them enough, you can master them, which I did. Thankfully though, although I'll have to use all 109, I won't have to master all 109. Ooh, we got a trophy. Battle Art Mastery. At this point, I am absolutely loving the game, taking on every battle I can. That includes battles called skirmishes, which are really short, but they do increase the peace in the area. More on that later. I will, however, have to complete 30 of these skirmishes for a trophy. But before that, I go from the small battle to a huge one, where I defeated 1,000 enemies. And though that might sound like an insane amount of enemies, it's actually really not. You get over 1,000 kills in basically every battle. Ooh, 1,000 KOs. Army of 1. Oh, that was badass. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Ooh, another trophy as well. Army of 1. After that, I came to the end of the first chapter. I'm not going to go into too much details with the story, but that said, I'd been fighting a group called the Yellow Turbans, whose leader I'd just defeated. And we got a trophy as well, suppressing the Yellow Turbans. Moving into chapter 2, I meet my favourite character, and to say I was excited is an understatement.
Gan-Ning's the name.
Oh yeah, boy! Gan-Ning! Woo! Now that I'd fanboyed, I went from my favourite character to one of my least. Ironically, getting max bond with Zhuo. This was the first of 46 I would need for another trophy later.
Ooh,
unbreakable bond. Reach the maximum bond level with an officer. Thankfully though, I wasn't best buds with Mr. Zhuo for too long, because becoming mates with him was a calculated move. I got close enough to him that he trusted me, or at least I thought he trusted me. I attempted to take him out. Unfortunately though, he's not stupid. He was aware and sent the mighty Lu Bu after me. Oh god, Lu Bu's coming. Come on, Xiao Xiao, we need to move. Right now, I am severely underleveled and not able to provide him with a decent challenge. But don't worry, we'll see him again very soon. Alright, I think we made it. I think we're escaping. Yes, we got to the escape point. Woo, that was crazy. For now, I escape with my life, heading into the next battle, where I saved an officer for the 50th time. When officers' health get really low, you'll get a little notification. If you just simply run over to them, it'll heal them. Ooh, a helping hand. Now I told you we would see Lu Bu again. And now is the time. I'd leveled up a little bit, improved my weapons, and grown in power. So at Hulao Gate, I attempted to defeat him. Oh my god. Come on. One last Musu attack maybe? Will this finish him? Yes! Mr. Leaning versus defeats the mighty Lu Bu. Get out of here. Trophy as well. The strongest defeated Lu Bu at Hulao Gate. Hell yeah. With Lu Bu defeated, I rushed headfirst towards Dong Zhuo, whipped his ass, ended his tyranny, and brought a little more peace to the land, finishing Chapter 2. Ooh, Chapter 2 complete. Nice. Bringing down Dong Zhuo. Talking about peace, I'll need to bring peace to all 10 regions of the world map. While on the world map though, I'd been grabbing these things called proxines? Paroxines? I don't know how you pronounce that one, but Paroxine Hunter collected 100. And in Chapter 3, I had a big decision. Do I join Wu, Shu, or Wei? I already knew who I was going to join, but first, in another battle, I executed my 10th battle art chain. If you remember, battle arts, they're my abilities, which I can have 4 equipped at one time. While fighting near allies, you might see a blue line over your head. This basically means if you use one of your battle arts, that officer will join in, and you'll both do a combo. Like I'm just throwing fireballs at everyone. Ooh, we got a trophy. In unison. After the battle, I took a moment to use some more skill points. And after that, I unlocked my final waymark. These are fast travel points. That should be all 10, possibly? Yeah, there we go. Traveller. And then finished Chapter 3. We're gonna join the Wu family. The decision has been made. Ooh, and that brings Chapter 3 to a close. Saved my progress, yes, and the struggle for supremacy. Now that I was with Wu, the best faction of the 3 kingdoms, I continued on and used 10 different tactics. Throughout the game, I've been completing side battles, which gave me more soldiers to take with me into battle. The more soldiers I have, the more tactics I can choose between. These are really cool, really satisfying to pull off, but also ridiculously useful. You can command your guards to do things like make a defense wall, or maybe fire a volley of arrows. Ooh, Masterful Tactician. What's that one? Used 10 different tactics. Speaking of which, if you use a tactic in a certain condition, like for example firing those arrows from an elevated position, you'll get what is called a dramatic success. Or in my case, I used the horse charge at the perfect distance. Oh, a trophy. Clever tactician. I then witnessed a sad moment and finished Chapter 4. To each their own. Now in Chapter 5, final chapter, I completed many more battles, reaching higher ranks, completing more training, improving my weapons, and using more skill points. I was also now able to unlock the Musu Rage. This thing is absolutely insane. Acquired Musu Rage. Letting you unleash ultimate Musu attacks. I'll take that. Ooh, trophy for it as well. Peerless Warrior. Feeling pretty good with the progress I was making. I moved on, and this dude challenged me to a duel. You don't have to accept them, but I ain't about to decline. Turns out, this was my 10th win.
I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remember those guards I could bring with me into battle? Well, I'd now recruited 30 of them. Ooh, another trophy. Officer of Renown. Speaking of 30, I also finished my 30th skirmish. Ooh, fighting for peace. Quickly won a battle with each of the 9 different weapon types. Ooh, weapons master. And now it was time for the final battle. The Battle of Chibi. This is an absolutely epic battle, which does not disappoint in this game and takes place on boats, with some pretty insane visuals. Alright, I think I can finish it possibly here with my special. Did that get it? I think we got it. Are we done?
The enemy officer.
Yes! And with that battle in my back pocket, I was able to acquire all of the skills. Potentially this could be the final skill that we need to buy as well. Yep, there we go. The Pinnacle of Prowess. So that's for buying all of the skills from the skill panels between Knight Errant rank and Musu rank. So all of those. Which brought an end to my first playthrough, completing the Story of Wei. The future of Wei. But I wasn't finished with Wei just yet. If you recall, I also needed the true endings. So back into the game I went, now in New Game Plus, keeping all of my weapons and levels that I'd earned. But now I had to start thinking about ways I could earn the true ending. It's not so straightforward. Keep in mind as well, at this point, I didn't have any guides to follow. Oddly enough though, it's called a true ending, but it's more a what if. The goal is to save some of the most important characters and change fate. These were a lot harder than I expected. While playing my first playthrough, the original leader of Wei, Sun Jian, died, and I thought, what if I could save him somehow? So, that was the first thing I tried.
Oh, so you come as well?
Hey, saved him this time. Last time he got flattened by the boulder.
Almost.
Ooh, fate altered. Nice. So I think this is what we've got to do to get the true ending.
Difficult.
Defying fate. Rescued an officer fated to die. I also saved Sun Se, and just like that, I finished the true ending for Wei. Oh look, they're alive and well. So this is how we got the true ending, we just needed to save both of them. There it is, the true future of Wei. 1 faction down, 2 more to go. Thankfully, you don't have to play the whole game again to side with another faction. Instead, you can just load up chapter 3 and change your choice. So next, I went with Cao Cao of Wei. I also now thought I would dip my toes into the hardest difficulty, called Ultimate Warrior, and see how it goes. So I decided to just do a small skirmish first. So here's the thing, looking at the trophies, it would seem you only need to do 1 battle on this difficulty. However, this just simply isn't the case, because a lot of the items that I'll need for multiple other trophies are locked behind a challenge that can only be finished on the Ultimate Warrior difficulty. And since right now I was only ranked 66 out of a maximum of 101 and no grade 8 weapons, I decided now just wasn't the time to tackle this mode. So for now, the difficulty is going back down. But while making my way through Wei's story, in certain battles you can bring along a companion. I had now won a battle with 9 different officers. Ooh, capable companions. And then headed into the final battle of Wei. I swear my character ends 90% of the cutscenes by just nodding his head. He either nods his head or he turns to the side. Almost every single cutscene. Yep, there we go. The Path of Power. So now I've completed the Wei story. Now that was done, my goal was to, of course, get the true ending. And while working on it, I defeated a crazy 200,000 enemies in total. Carriage comes flying through. Gone. Right, we should get it. Ooh, I got a trophy. Unrivaled. What's that? Ooh, defeated 200,000 enemies. Also, now that I was in New Game Plus, I had a few new options to upgrade my weapons. The first one I did was using the Reforge. Basically, allowing me to take a trait from a weapon and transfer it to another. Do you lose the entire weapon then? Right, well we got a trophy, Weaponsmith. Reforged the traits of a weapon. I also fully upgraded a weapon to plus 99, which thankfully was much easier than I expected. It just cost a little bit of money. 450k basically. Right, so then this one should hopefully get it to plus 99 and I'd imagine give me my trophy? Yes, there we go. Deadly perfection. Fully upgraded a weapon. Continuing on, I changed fate, saving Jian Wei, and then in the Battle of Chibi, I stopped Huang Gai from setting fire to the bows. In turn, changing fate again and snagging my second true ending. See you later, fella. Here we go, fate altered. Should have done all the steps now for the true ending. There it is, the true path to power. I got the Wei true ending. That one was quite difficult. I failed so many times on trying to change fate, but it's done now. On to the final faction, Shu, with the good guy Liu Bei. As usual, I'll need of course both the normal and the true ending. This was by far the easiest and shortest one to get though. On another note, for whatever reason, basically every character in this game just kind of, I don't know, like falls in love with the main character, the Wanderer. It's honestly pretty weird and very awkward at times. But on the bright side, you get a few moments like this one.
Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
She's taking my measurements, alright. It must be my huge new plus 99 weapon. Regardless, I finished the Shu story. Usually it pops up. Oh, there it is. I just world completed the Shu story. That popped up really late. And then moved on to the true ending, where I didn't allow Cao Cao to escape in a battle, changing fate and allowing me to get the final true ending. There we go. Alright, that should be fate altered so we can get the Shu. Yeah, there we go. Fate altered. There it is. A truly just world. With all endings finished, I started to work on maxing out the bonds with every character. Most were really easy, but some took me hours and hours to try and figure out. Like this one for example, where I had to replay all of chapter 2, so in the final battle, I could save Zhu Yu from a prison cell. Things are starting to come together. With him saved, the majority of the remaining trophies all kind of tied into each other. I could work on maxing out his bond level. But before that, I played a few quick skirmishes in the final region, bringing peace to the entire land. Guardian of Peace. Before I unlocked that trophy, however, I was looking for ages and ages trying to find the last mission. And it turns out all I needed to do was actually reach max peace, and then the final mission called the Dream Battle would unlock. There it is though, victory. Alright, let's see if we get that trophy for completing every single mission. Yeah, there it is. Supreme Competence. I then finished the last request. These are given from characters once you reach a certain bond level. Okay, so this should be the final bond and the final request potentially. Let's just kill this geezer. You can now report back about this quest. Alright, let's see. There's a loyal ally. So that's, yep, completed all requests. And I should also get the one for maximum bond with every character, assuming I'm not missing anything. I mean, potentially I need to do one more bond event with him. Speaking of, I finally reached max bond with every character. Yep, there it is. Spirit of Camaraderie. So every character loved me. I'd completed all of the missions and all of the requests. Doing all that helped me reach a much higher level, and I was ready to tackle the Ultimate Warriors challenges. Completing these challenges would get me the rest of the weapons, battle arts, accessories, and horses. The challenges are different per battle. Most are pretty easy and straightforward, while some can take a few tries, and can be quite annoying. 2 in particular. For the last weapon, I had to defeat 2 officers before they could stage a fire attack. Hey, there it is. Abundant Armory. Obtained all weapons. I then took part in what was by far the hardest challenge. The challenge itself sounds easy. Defeat Huang Gai with 10 minutes in the Battle of Chibi. If you've done this one, you know just how frustrating this one is. This one had me raging many times. Unfortunately, my recording for this kind of bugged out, so I apologise, but thankfully, after trying for a solid 2 hours, I did finally pass it. And at the end, completed my final training. Oh my god, I think I've finally done the mission. That mission was so goddamn difficult. Oh my god, it's over. Boom. Absolutely insanely challenging that. But it's over. And I got my final training done as well, so we should get the trophy for that. Completing all 162. There it is. Avid learner. Completed all training. And now I can visit Pang Tong, and I should be able to get the final thing on here as well. Yep, we've got all 500 coins, which gives me another accessory. I think I need one more accessory though. I used every battle art. Nice, trophy. Versatile warrior. Unlocked the final accessory. Nice, there we go. I needed one more accessory, there we go. And completed 100% of all stories and records. Living well of knowledge. Oh, I've unlocked all stories and records. Finally. That left only one thing to do. And that thing was the challenge to defeat Lu Bu on Ultimate Warrior without using any items or heals. That would unlock the last horse. I expected this one to be the hardest challenge. And although it was difficult, it wasn't as difficult as that Chibi one. But here it is. Enjoy my final moments with Dynasty Warriors Origins. This could be the run. Right, so now he's going to do his little Hulk up crap, right? Yeah, there it is. So he's doing his Hulk up thing. Right, I'm going to use my special. I'm just going to go for it. I'll be able to fully heal. Heal, 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 heal. This might be it. So is that it? Are we done? I don't know if he comes back alive or not. Oh my god, we done it. I don't know how many attempts that was, but probably I'd say about 10. Not as many as I thought, but I think that should also be the trophy. Imminent Equestrian-ish? I'm not sure what that is, but all the horses, 100%, which means true warrior of the 3 kingdoms. The platinum is mine. That took about 120 hours. I also got a new milestone reach. Happy days. Amazing game. Difficult towards the end there, but nothing too crazy. Either way, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself, legends. Check out another video, and I'll see you on the next one.